Petrie, who had come out of the 6-yard box. Now the cross comes into the middle. Woznicki a header, and Petrie a diving save. Play back on here with Longo working against Burke, and it's taken away. Now Woznicki. Good poke pass ahead to Burke. Burke looking on a low cross. It's knocked down loose in the box, and Woznicki has the opening goal. Right at the 16-minute mark, Jacob Woznicki gives the Skyhawks a 1-0 lead. Woznicki almost sets up the play here. Owen Burke with a great cross. It was defended well as Zarcone got back to knock it away from Bittencourt. It was headed away by Ryan over to the far side. Attack still on here for the Griffs. Nice turn from Mata. Cross comes in. Kutu got a piece of it. Ball still loose. Petrucci with it. Kutu down to ground. Petrucci still, and he'll score. Canisius has equalized in the 33rd minute. Sloppy play at the back from Stonehill. Good ball ahead. Sidibe running at Hargrave. Sidibe gets it back and rolls it in. Well, Canisius really haven't generated too many chances here in this second half, and their first opportunity is deposited in for a goal, and the Griffins lead it 2-1. O'Neal. O'Neal switches the point of attack to the near side. Milliken there with time to gather. Milliken, his cross came off his. Raposa with a long throw into the box. Bittencourt rising, ball loose. Knocked back to Milliken. Milliken looking for room to shoot. He goes down, and there's a foul called at the edge of the area. Gets it back. Petrucci still. Shot saved by Kutu. A kick save and a beauty. And then a shot off the side of the net to follow it up. In swinging corner from Ryan. Came in low, and it loops in! Fonseca may have gotten the final touch to it, but it's an equalizer for the Skyhawks nonetheless. 2-2. Well, the corner itself really wasn't anything to write home about. Ryan didn't get much air on it. And it looks like it does come off of Fonseca. Good ball forward from Sullivan. Woznicki has it. Skyhawks with all the momentum moving forward here. Still Woznicki. Shot just misses. Skyhawks have to hurry. It's into Hines. Hines to Ryan. Ryan looking to blast. The shot goes in, and it's right at Petrie as the buzzer sounds. We'll take one final look at it as the final whistle blows on this 2-2 draw between Stonehill and Canisius. The Skyhawks with a chance right at the death to perhaps steal the victory. And Sean Ryan shot. Unsure if it would have gone in before the whistle sounded, but Petrie was there regardless to make another big save. Well, that'll do it here for us at Skyhawk Field. Stonehill remains unbeaten at home. A second draw in 2 matches at Skyhawk Field, this time by a score of 2-2.
Yeah, I just told the guys, it was a good fight to come back and tie, so that was the only piece of credit I gave them. I said, but that's the expectation. That's the bare minimum. We're always going to work hard. We're always going to fight to the end. That's not special. Special is making the plays at the end, and that's what we're not doing, and that's why we're not winning games. We made a couple mistakes, self-inflicted wounds again defensively. We knew what to expect with this team, and unfortunately, just a couple bad plays. I thought we had a lot more chances than them. We got to be cleaner and we got to be better. We made some bad choices in the back with the ball, stuff we've talked about. So now this is game 3, and we're repeating some mistakes, and that's where I start to get a problem. I don't mind missed traps, missed bad bounces. That's unlucky guys that are trying to do the right things, but when we keep doing the same mental things, that's what we have to work on, because that's going to get us over the hump to win. And so we got the tie here for a game that I think we, should have won. Yeah, we had a plan. We played these guys last year and lost on a penalty kick, so we knew the style of play. So we weren't surprised this year, and we prepared for it. And we knew we wanted to counter quickly, and we got the goal, and we were in possession and had the game in the way we wanted it. And then we cough up a goal that is just another ugly goal where we failed to just do basic defense and clearing the ball properly. And those ones are tough to take, but we flushed it, moved on, and the second one, they got us on a long ball. We didn't have pressure, and we were up too high against the fastest kid in the field. I mean, it's not rocket science when you make mistakes like that. And again, so we knew what to expect. We prepared for it, and we played well enough to get the chances, but we're just not getting enough cleaner ones to score the good goal. And like you said, we had chances at the end. We went at it. It just wasn't enough to get the win. Well, we knew that they were just going to go long. I mean, if we stuck them in the press, we wanted them to come through the middle a little bit, and we had some success getting the ball from them. And but we weren't clean in the transition. That transition game, we excelled in that in the first game of the season. So, we're much better than that. We have a more technical midfield that we've had in the years past, but it just had the last 2 games. It hasn't been clean. We're not making that pass in tight space. We're not settling the ball, and those precious seconds are attracting the pressure, and we're struggling to get out of it. And I told them if we're cleaner, we're much better, and that's how you deserve wins. The silver lining in these 2 ties is they weren't the losses that we had last year. So we're obviously better. We see it in practice. We see it on the way their style of play. I mean, we still have a lot of work to do to get better, to get the wins. But we're shortening the gap, or at least eliminating the losses, and we're competing in these games. But as I mentioned before, we need to be cleaner to win. So it's just a matter of we get measured on wins, and that's what we need, and that's what we're working for. And so the guys stepped up big time today. We have 4 starters out. A couple more guys went down today. So the semi-line of players, more and more guys are getting the field, and they're expected to do the job with no drop-off. So that depth has helped us get better. It's helping us in practice. I have some tough decisions on game day right now, and that's a good problem for me to have. That's how I know we're getting better. But we still got to execute it to get the wins. Well, tomorrow the rest of the guys that played today and the guys that didn't are going to get a great run in tomorrow morning. And we'll have a great practice tomorrow. Then we'll have time to look at the video. Sunday will be more preparation for Monday. But again, we did the same weekend with these 2 teams last year, except we're up in Buffalo. Now we get our own beds, get some home cooking, and we know what to expect, and we have a plan for Monday, and we'll put that in on Sunday.